In Katowice, a city in Poland about 585 miles away from Kyiv, Usyk isn't in his boxing gear. Instead, he's lacing up football boots, ready to join Polissya Football Club for their final practice before a Europa Conference League qualifier against Olympia. Growing up, I was always a Manchester United supporter. Usyk shares with Mail Sport after the session. Admired players like Gary Neville and David Beckham. They were a tough team to beat back then. But if had to pick my favorite footballers, it would be players like Andriy Shevchenko, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Ronaldo, the older one with a big smile. Of course, Messi and the other Ronaldo were also incredible to watch. Usyk has always had a passion for football, and even dreamed of becoming a footballer himself. Training with Polissya has been a great way for me to relax and take a break from boxing, he says. After my victory over Tyson Fury in May, I didn't go out and celebrate like most would expect. Just had a quiet dinner with my family and spent some time playing football. Haven't really focused on being the undisputed champion yet. Despite downplaying his historic achievement of becoming the first undisputed heavyweight champion since 1999, Usyk knows the gravity of the challenge Fury posed. He openly admits that the fight against Fury was the toughest of his career, a battle that pushed him to his limits. The fight with Fury was the hardest LV ever had, he admits. In terms of difficulty, tension, and emotions, it ranks at the top. After every fight, jot down the result and my thoughts soul can reflect on them later. Always remember this fight as one of the most challenging. After the fight, Usyk retrieved a beloved Ior teddy bear that his daughter Lyolia had given him, before heading to the hospital for stitches and a brain scan. Later, in a quiet room, he opened his journal and began to write a detailed account of the fight, ranking it even higher in difficulty than his victories over Anthony Joshua, Murat Gassiv, and Tony Bellew. Like to write down my thoughts right after a fight so can go back and see how LV grown, he explains. It's interesting to compare what thought at the time of the fight with how feel about it years later. It helps me understand if I am still moving in the right direction. These notes will also be valuable to my sons as they grow up, and even to my daughters. There's a lot in there about them in my life, and I want them to understand the role they played in my journey. Hitting Fury hard early on was something I planned for 9 months, Usyk reveals. It was important to show him right away who was in control of the ring. Practiced it over and over again. When you're in the corner, your coach and team are telling you how to move and what to do. You have to stick to the plan, even if your instincts are telling you otherwise. Sticking to the plan is crucial, but it wouldn't be an unforgettable fight if Fury didn't respond. In the 6th round, Fury landed a powerful right uppercut that stunned Usyk, forcing him to momentarily cover up. Despite the impact, Usyk, a devout Christian who prays before every fight, a practice introduced to him by his grandmother, felt a sense of divine protection during that moment. Through faith and determination, Usyk managed to endure one of the toughest moments of his career.